Watch the corner, not the race. Drivers on the tone, less than 5. And they're off. Get him. Oh, Darryl inside pass on Carl. Pushes him out wide, knocks him back down. Dave and Mike getting together, pushing Mike in the no-man zone. So it is Myron, Darryl, Carl, Dave, Tim, Mike, and Chuck. Mike trying to work his way around Tim. Tim gets tapped by Mike as Mike pops his way by. So Mike falls to 7th, Chuck up to 6th. Chuck sets his sights on the back bumper of Mike, but Mike is yanking and cranking. Might have got his car a little bit figured out as he goes 13 flat finally. Oh, a little trouble for Chuck. Gets it cleaned out. Falls back to 6th. Watch it in the infield.
7 minutes left.
There he goes. 8-minute race. Still a lot of racing left. Myron still out to a 3-second lead over Darryl. Darryl only a half a second up on Carl. Carl on his back bumper, working his way onto the straightaway. Carl tightens it up down the straightaway. Mike Sutterfield throws the horsepower, gets around Dave, and then misses the corner. Dave gets back in front of him. Mike yanks it again. Dave taps the pipe. So Mike trying to hold on to that 4th spot as he pulls in front of Dave. The battle right now between Darryl and Carl. Mike is working his way up on it. So Mike yanking and cranking here. 12.8 fast lap for Mike. Showing that car still got it in it. But Myron with that 12.7 fast lap up at the front already a half of 5 seconds. Myron rolls it upside down. Hunter out there to Marshall. He waits for the drivers to go by. Perfect job, Hunter. Oh, that works. Go. Just go. So the battle, Carl still hounding Myron, or Darryl. And Mike closing in that battle for 2nd and 3rd. Mike in that 4th spot. Carl going to have to maybe make a punt pass move here because Mike is on his rear bumper now. Mike taps, goes out wide. Gives Carl a little bit of breathing room, but is right back on him. Carl not giving Darryl any room. Mike straight down the end of the straightaway.
5 minutes left.
Wait. Go. Dave now on the back bumper of Mike after Mike making that mistake at the end of the straight. The battle, Carl and Darryl still fighting back and forth. So Myron, 12.9, halfway in this race. Oop. He zigged, you zagged. But Darryl getting a little bit of breather there.
4 minutes left.
Carl now about a second back. Darryl coming up on the back bumper of Tim. I don't think that'll hold Carl off. He's still got about 3.5 minutes to drag himself back in behind Darryl. Tim gets out of the way of Darryl. Carl coming up behind Tim. Myron works his way past pit lane. Mike still pulling some distance here, trying to close back in on Carl, about 3.5 seconds back. Carl and Darryl 13-1, 13-1 for fast lap. It looks like Darryl's battery may be falling off a little bit more than Carl's at the 5-minute mark. So Dave Arkle 1.9 behind Mike. Tim 9 seconds behind Dave. Mike 4.8 behind Carl. Carl back on the bumper of Darryl down the straightaway. Will Darryl have enough to hold him off this time? Carl tries to go in tight. Nice catch from Hunter. Hunter Hill with the catch of the day. Darryl, oh, he peels Darryl. Lets him go back in front. Just a slight roll there. Carl wants it clean. Otherwise, he's got to hear it on the ride home. Oh, he didn't.
2 minutes left.
Darryl doing everything he can. Tight lines through the infield. Not an inch between the wall. Goes a little wide there, but lines it up nice. Carl tries to go inside down the straightaway. Darryl goes out wide just a little bit. Carl no room to get by. That battle, second and third. Oh, Myron upside down in the middle. This is going to let Carl and Darryl close in on him. The gap was 11.4 seconds. Arkle has gotten back around Mike. So Arkle has moved up into that 4th spot. Mike down to 5th. Tim still sitting in that 6th spot. The battle still Darryl and Carl for second and third. They are now 6 seconds behind Myron with less than a minute to go.
1 minute left.
Myron up on 2 wheels at pit lane. The gap was 6.6 between second and first. It's going to be slightly
45
closer.
seconds left.
Another couple mistakes like that from Myron. Sutterfield still trying to chase down Dave, about 1.1 second behind. Carl doing everything in, and oh, Carl goes inside. Darryl gives Carl a little bit of fender. He lets Carl go by. I think it's too late to close back in on Myron, but let's see if Carl can hold off Darryl here in the closing seconds. Carl out wide. Darryl tightens it up.
15 seconds left.
Carl not pulling away there like he thought he may be able to. Darryl showing him that tight line is getting it around the track, but with a second to go, they're going to get another lap. You hit the line, you're done.
Tim Smith done. Dave Arkle
Carl,
done.
can he hold on? No mistakes onto the straightaway. Yes, he does. So Carl takes it home in second. Darryl third. Dave Arkle in fourth. Mike in fifth. Tim in sixth.